Hello, my Kings of Swords. Hi, Libra masculines. This is going to be the masculine reading for mid-May. As always, keep in mind, you guys, it's a general reading. It's not going to resonate with everyone that watches. There could be some role reversal going on as well. Try to keep an open mind. It could resonate with different parts of your life. This could just be going on around you and you're witnessing it right now too, okay? If you're new, welcome to Soma Chandra Libra. This is a channel dedicated just to Libra and Sagittarius, but if you're not one of those signs, of course, I do readings for all 12 zodiac signs. I just get a lot of messages for Libra and Sag, like I'm always tuned into their channel, whether I want to be or not, so I gave them their own channel. Welcome, subscribe, and hit the bell so you know when I read for you here. I try to do a masculine reading a couple times a month, but I get so busy that the guys message me and say, hey, Soma Chandra, where's our reading? Thank you so much. Marco, this one's for you. I hope it resonates with everyone, but this one wonderful Libra masculine sent me a message on Instagram. So I was like, oh my gosh, I have to read for the guys. I really appreciate it when you guys remind me. Link to my website for private readings is down below. All right, Kings, let's begin. You're going to be really busy right now. And I see a real focus on the self and like a lot of self-improvement. Boundaries are really important for you right now. I think it's important for you to recognize, I see you recognizing it, like who's good for you, who's not good for you, what environments are best for you, what people bring out the best in you, and also those that bring out the worst in you or maybe bring in temptation. I feel like you guys are going through like a personal transformation that's aesthetic and physical as well. I see a strong focus on health and aesthetics, either in your physical body appearance, clothing, or your home. Some of you are about to maybe make like a very drastic change. Some of you are about to commit to a process of some kind as well. You're also being encouraged to be very adaptable right now. You're throwing the energy of Sagittarius, that constellation might be influencing you right now. You might have Sag in your chart and it's coming out strong. It's also possible that a Sagittarius comes into your life at this time. You know, keep an open mind about how that resonates. But I love what the card says. Sagittarius, time to explore. Embrace your inner wanderer. Like a wild horse, you are meant to roam free. Giddy up, you guys. You're like a wild little pony right now. You're meant to roam free. It's time to explore. It's time to be open to life and sampling life like Sagittarius does. Luck is on your side right now as well. You may feel a lot of synchronicities. You may feel like a lucky penny. You may feel like you always land on your feet. You may feel like everything was going to work out for you. Generally, Sagittarius feels safe to explore because it's okay. It's like, okay, I have a lot of stability. Now I can really open up and explore the world and kind of roam free. So you might have a lot of restless energy right now. You may want to plan a vacation, go somewhere new and different for the weekend or something, like a place you've never been to before. You might really like that right now. But also, I loved what came out, Scorpio, but the card came out in reverse. The Phoenix will rise. If you have been ill recently, your guides bring a message of regeneration and healing. Yes, so if any of you haven't been feeling well, Spirit's like, that's temporary. Everything about you is designed to heal. Everything wants to heal in the human body, and in our heart and our mind. So if you've been feeling down or you've been feeling sick, Scorpio is here to say, hey, you can always transform. You can always rise out of the ashes. You're going to be very busy mid-month, 6th house. Busy, 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 busy as a bee. Transform your daily habits, fortify your body, and boost your immunity. I also notice Mars as a catalyst or a challenge at the bottom of the deck. Get physical. Walk, run, swim, or try your hand in the ring. It's time to get moving. Okay, some of you want to explore new ways of moving through life, in particular your physical body. Some of you want to transform your physical appearance. Like you're being encouraged to. Like if you're going to be really busy and be more physical, that's great. Also, we're not just designed to heal, we're also designed to be in motion. Like all human beings technically should be able to run a mile in about 10 minutes and be able to climb a tree. It's what we're designed to do. And I think you're like, I want to be able to do that again. Some of you may really enjoy physical activity and exercise outdoors, even while you're exploring new things. But also, it's important, like, if you're going to get more physical and try to fortify and boost your own immunity, that you don't burn yourself out. I think you guys want to have some kind of a comeback. Like, maybe you've been sick or depressed or under the weather, and you're like, you know what? I'm ready to hang out with the rest of the world again. I want to get busy. I want to get physical. But with that busyness, it is important to like absolutely make sure you're getting vitamins, minerals, rest, that you're around good people. I think that you want to remove temptations that like impact your overall health. You may be spending time with friends right now quite a bit too. They wanted me to use the life coaching oracle deck, and I pretty much like just sort of reinforced what came out of the astrology oracle deck. Time to lighten up, boundaries, positive life changes, and mirror. Auric field is at the bottom of the deck, and soulmate. Again, I'm feeling really strongly that this is pointing to physicality. Like, it's time to lighten up, and that might mean physically lighten up. Some of you may want to lose weight or add muscle. Muscle is heavier than fat, but it makes us feel lighter when we're stronger. You want to have good boundaries around like how much you indulge versus how much you're just sitting versus moving your body. You want to make a positive life change. I think that when you look in the mirror, you want to feel good about yourself and feel better about yourself. A catalyst or a challenge being auric field, it's time to call in energy protection to shield, clear, and strengthen your aura. Combined with card 28, boundaries, you're learning the gentle art of setting boundaries and saying no. Dude, this might be as simple as, all right, I mean, if I eat this fast food now, how do I make up for that later? I have to have good boundaries with myself. I can't let people that negatively influence me into my aura safely without boundaries. I want every decision I make to make me feel good about myself. I want to be able to look in the mirror every day and be able to look myself in the eye and know that the decisions I'm making are protecting my energy. My boundaries are here for a reason. Like, you can't lighten up if people, places, or things are constantly like pushing your boundaries. You really want to make these life changes because you know that everything that is happening in your in external life is a reflection of your inner world. Some of you are like, who am I spending time with? How is that impacting me? How is that conditioning and influencing my choices? Is this good for me? I want to feel lighter. I want to feel lighter physically, emotionally, but I can't do that unless I do a little bit of reflection about who I surround myself with and what I do with my time. I'm also hearing that some of you are about to get like a standing desk or like some really cool new piece of gym equipment. I do readings for a Libra masculine. He and I both recognized not long ago that we both love gym equipment. You know who you are. If you're buying new gym equipment, you better send me pictures of it. I loved that conversation. I know some of you love working out. I've talked to you about it. It's like, ooh, I feel people buying like gym equipment. I also heard that one of you has been eyeing up an electric razor, but it's like over $100 and you're like, this is stupid. I can get one at Walmart or Target for like $20. You're a Libra. Buy the good like electric razor. Like, buy the high quality apparatus or appliance that will last you a long time. Get the warranty as well. Like, some of you are worried about like a big purchase and you feel like it's selfish. Do it. You're going to thank yourself later. It's Taurus season. Taurus is ruled by Venus like we are. And something that really helps us, you guys, is like when it is Taurus season, we are influenced by it in a positive way because we're ruled by Venus too. So it's like a Venus season. Lean into the influence of Taurus right now. Like, they help us select and make purchases and choices that have like long lasting form, function, and value. And if that's going to aid in like personal care, do it. Invest in yourself. That's what I'm hearing. It's okay to invest in yourself right now. Yes, very cool. And good luck on your transformation journeys as well. A bunch of cards came out of the Wisdom of the House of the Night Oracle deck. I felt the presence of like a boundary possibly being tested because of the Oracle cards. I think it's also going to happen in like relationships as well. A bunch of cards came out of this deck. Messages about the Grove, which is where we go to heal. Messages about getting together and talking and healing and honesty. but there is an oath that wants to be honored, and loyalty is going to be focused. Like the promises you've made, the oaths you've promised to keep. Like, I love that. He's beating on his chest. Luminous warrior right there. And loyalty. So there's a need to be honest. Messages may be sent about the healing, a healing that could happen in a relationship. Someone may want to get together and talk. I'm not hearing so much clear the air, but like being honest about what you will and won't be loyal to, what commitments you have. Success is here. Conclusions are within reach. That's very good. And beauty. Oh my. Some of you are about to maybe hire someone to help, like a life coach or something like that, maybe. I picked up on two different females here that, well, they might be two different females. They might be one aspect or two different aspects of the same female. Okay, so this might resonate in a different way. I am hearing some different stories here. I'm also hearing that for some of you, I'm picking up on heterosexual relationships, first of all, but this could resonate for same sex. Okay, try to make it work. Like, let go of the emperor, the empress, and the king and queen aspect here. There could be a woman here that wants to she might want to give up player ways. Or maybe you guys are like, you know what, I've been seeing and dating one kind of woman, but this one woman may come into your auric field mid-May that you really see potential with, or she really sees potential in you. It's also possible that if I'm only picking up on one female, she needs to realize that she needs to change her approach with you because you're not showing up the way most guys show up for her. Like, she thinks she's supposed to wear a push-up bra and try really hard, and you're like, you and every other chick I meet, come on, I know there's more to you than that. You know there's more to me than that. She's going to try to figure out how to refine her approach, and it's all for the better. It's going to bring out the best in her. It's going to bring out the best in you. It could be something like that. But I'm also seeing that there's two different females. I'm also hearing that, again, I'm hearing it one more time. A woman, she wants to coach, help you. She might be a fitness coach. She might be like an aesthetics coach or something too. And something could come out of a business relationship, potentially. But I'm actually seeing that you need to make it clear to someone in your life that you're off the market. Okay, that you're off the market a little bit. Overall energy of the reading is the Magician. Some of you are dealing with an Aries. You could also be dealing with a Gemini or a Virgo. The way someone's feeling is the Empress. You're being seen as the Emperor. Okay, Daddy, you know you're the Emperor. I love Libra men. I always think they're the Emperor. I surround myself with you people. Love it. But what you need to know, or your advice, is the High Priestess. The final outcome is the Page of Cups. But there's a Five of Swords here about the lovers wanting something, wanting to get together. You know what? There might have been someone that wanted to do something with you guys, like she wanted to offer you a job, or maybe you had considered her for a position, but now you're going with someone else and she's irritated by that. She may also be very driven by the finer things in life to create stability and abundance for herself. That's okay too. But there might be an irritation that you didn't pick someone, or someone didn't pick you. I'm hearing someone's getting the door slammed in their face a lot. Like, what? I thought we were perfect for each other. I thought this was perfect. It could just be about work for you as well. I'm also hearing that a woman doesn't like it when you don't listen to her or take her advice. I'm going to keep my mouth shut about that. We are bossy, right, you guys? Women, God. Gotta love us, but we're a lot. There's a decision you can make about something or someone, and there's fond memories with someone, but there's also new beginnings coming in with the Ace of Wands down here. There was something painful that wants to be commemorated. I think there's a woman that wants you to acknowledge her feelings. Oh boy. The ladies might be... they might stress you out a little bit this week. And when I say ladies, I mean all of us. You might have a lot of women that you have to, like your mom might call you and give you a little bit of a headache, and then a friend, and then your sister, and then your girlfriend, and then your ex might show up, and you're like, good God, I need to go in a cave. But I'm hearing that and men might do this to you too, like the boundary thing, right? Boundaries, auric field protection. It's like, yo, I really just need to feel my own sacral response to things right now. Right. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. So with the Magician here, this also might be that like there was a woman that you were trying to manifest and it just went nowhere with her. And you're like, you know what? I'm changing the way I view partnerships and relationships between myself and others. So maybe I'm going to give up and go for something new. So this could be you, that you tried to manifest them, but I think it's a woman that tried to manifest you, because we got the double Magician. So there's been a strong calculation. Someone makes it up as they go along. They know what they're doing. They know exactly what they're doing, and they're very resourceful. And then also the Queen of Wands and the Four of Swords. So this might have been a person that you were trying to manifest and get their attention, but no action was taken between the two of you, or there's not a lot going on right now. She might have really tried to manifest you. She thought if she showed up and really inspired you, that it would go somewhere, but you're like, no thanks. Or there's just not a lot of action being taken right now. There might be some stress and insecurity coming from this person or from you about that. And the way someone's feeling is the Empress. Clarifying the Empress is the Ace of Wands, the Emperor, and the Star. Oh, now this might have been a chick where she was like, okay, I'm very calculated. I take the lead. I don't wait for a guy to cross the room to talk to me. I'll do that and I'll go talk to him. I was that kind of woman. If I saw a guy, I wouldn't wait for him to approach me. Men have been asked to cross a room to talk to a woman their whole lives, and you hear no like 75% of the time. This woman is not that kind of woman. She'll come and talk to you. She'll pursue you. But she might have thought that this is often I don't chase, I attract. And that's not a bad way to go. She's just standing here in her red dress, not doing too much, not taking action. That was like her plan, and then she stopped. And now she's like, wait, now I really want you. It's either that, or like after not hearing from someone for a little bit of time, this Queen of Wands, it could be an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius woman. That might be her rising or her moon or her Mercury. She might have fire in the chart somewhere. She now wants to manifest you after a while. She hasn't talked to you in a while. I think this is someone else. And you're like, okay, this wasn't working out with her. I aspire for a greater level of commitment. I'm looking for a woman that's just as honorable and like in full mastery of herself as I am. There's something happening here. There's this new idea and this feeling of renewal between an Emperor and an Empress type person. Someone has not given up on hope. There's this wonderful new idea coming into focus for you or for a woman about you. Great ideas. She may really see you. This Empress could be another Libra like you or a Taurus, but she could be any sign. Any woman can be the Empress and any masculine can be the Emperor, because that's all four queens or all four kings combined. And you've both gotten into a level of mastery, so much so that you can slip into the energy of any king or any queen. So she might be trying to slip into the energy of the Queen of Wands in hopes to get something sparked here with you, in particular, a new idea off the ground. But again, I think this might be a different woman and you're moving on to someone new. There's a new idea about relationships forming for you. Because you're being seen as the Emperor. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. Clarifying this is the Eight of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands, and the Nine of Cups. Someone really sees you as detail-focused, hardworking. They may see you do quite a bit of you'll do a lot of hard work on your own. You're very self-sufficient. You also really live in the moment and you're happy. You may also hear, this person may want to manifest, this Queen of Wands may want to talk to you. And she may be somewhat happy for you if you've gotten into a new relationship. This might be more than one person saying, congratulations, man, you're awesome. I'm also looking at this as needing to balance work and play with one another. You may like that's in focus for you right now. So when other people look at you, they may see that about you as well. You carry things through to the end. You're happy and like this, you're happy about the way your life is going. Someone may be congratulating you in some way. But here's what you need to know, or your advice, the High Priestess. Alluring. Clarifying this is the Lover's strength and the Three of Pentacles. Okay. Here's what you need to know. She might be a little bit of a mystery, and you know you love that, but you don't want it to stress you out or make you insecure, right? Like a person that's mysterious and enigmatic is fun right up until they send you mixed signals, right? Someone may be ticked off that, or not ticked off, but like they won't make the first move. They're positioning themselves to be around you. Gemini and Leo here, Pisces here. Cancerian energy here as well. Aquarius's energy is here. It's like there's this new different thing, and like there's choices here that we can make with the Lovers, but someone doesn't want to come off as too desperate. But she does want your attention, and she's hoping she's going to get it. And I think you're going to talk to the Empress instead, and I think that's going to piss her off because she thinks the two of you are great for each other. She might have also thought that you were going to offer her a job and maybe even a place to live or vice versa. There may be a woman around here that's just, and I have a tiny bit of fire in my chart, and I've worked with a lot of people that have a lot of fire in their chart. And this is something they talk to me about, is like, in particular, Leo. Leo is my favorite zodiac sign, you guys. So I don't mean to hate on them. I don't. I love them. But I've talked about it with them. Sometimes they struggle when they show up in a red dress and no one looks at them. It makes them ticked off. Like, well, why doesn't he want me? Why isn't he looking at me? I mean, everyone knows I'm not wearing underwear. How come you don't notice? And I think it irritates them a little bit. They're just being this Queen of Wands. If she's a separate woman, she's just being a little attention seeking. I also think she's just a friend that's bored, or maybe an ex or something else. And she's noticing you while you're going to talk to the Empress, and that ticks her off, and it's just an ego wound. I can feel it and I can hear it. She's just ticked off that you're not staring at her tits. I don't mean to be vulgar, but that's what it is. I know that's what it is. This Queen of Wands is just irritated that she's not the only woman on the planet. We all go through that sometimes, men and women. Well, maybe not all of us, but a lot of us do. But someone's not going to make the first move. If they're the same person, this Empress and the Queen of Wands, you need to know that she's used to getting her way. She's used to really going for it. She's used to guys falling all over her. And she almost like doesn't quite know how to take a different approach. I think that might be it. And she's going to realize, I have to approach this Libra masculine in a different way. I have to show him other sides of my personality other than I'm hot, I'm sexy, I'm great in bed, I'm a lot of fun. I also have a lot of pride and I have ego, you know. It's like figuring out what will work with you. And it might be to her benefit to slide back into some other, the energies of some of the other queens. I just think this is another chick around you that's irritated that you're not paying attention to her too. But the Page of Cups is here. And clarifying the Page of Cups is the Hermit, the Empress, and the Ten of Cups. I think that you want to be with this Empress. The Empress could be a wife, a mother figure, even a family member. This woman may be like, you know what, I'm not aging backwards. Maybe I do want to have kids. Maybe I do want to settle down and be a mom. She may have Virgo in her chart or Taurus in her chart. She wants to approach you, or you're like, this Queen of Wands might be trying to talk to you and you're being kind of reserved. You're doing self-reflection and you're thinking a lot about the Empress and the Ten of Cups. Just let yourself think about it. There is going to be some kind of an approach, but there's like this anger and a need to decide, yeah, look, she remembers when the two of you were flirty and having fun together, or it's possible that she really thought that the two of you had a spiritual connection. She might have thought she knew someone in a past life. She may have felt that way about the last guy. I'm sensing that some of you have a woman around you that like overly spiritualizes everything. Like she uses like she's too spiritually wordy. She can't just say things normally. Like she thinks everyone is a soulmate, past life soulmate, karmic, divine partner. Like she's super into that to the point where she's maybe missing the boat a little bit. That's what I'm hearing there. But there might be memories between the two of you. The two of you might have had really good ideas before in the past. So I did two different, like you versus them. If you feel as though in your scenario, the Empress and the Queen of Wands are two different people, I made like outer predictions about both of them. If they are the same person, we'll sort of try to make that work. So when it comes to the Empress, I was like, okay, well, if there's an Empress around them, tell me about that. Shit, this Empress could just be your mother really, really hoping that you're finally going to get married. But you got to let go of your ex-girlfriend first, or, you know, it's a potential partner. About this connection between the Emperor and the Empress. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate but could be different from your usual type of person. They might be a different race, religion, just different age, someone that you never would have expected to be attracted to in a lot of ways. They're saying, keep an open mind. The two of you are different, but this person could be the one. And someone needs to release their ex. Either you do or they do. Okay, the ex needs to be released so that this relationship can really be pursued. And I was like, all right, well, what could happen with the Empress? The Moon and the Ace of Cups and the Ten of Cups. I wanted to know what the Moon was. Six of Wands, Magician, and the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, I like this. Someone senses that there is a lot of untapped hidden potential with you, my Libra masculines, but they're moody and emotional sometimes about it, and they're not sure. Things remain to be seen. There could be a new beginning here, or like a resurgence of love in a relationship, or a brand new relationship. It could go all the way to happily ever after. And this Empress is thinking, can I manifest this? Can I manifest success and abundance? I also think because the Ace of Pentacles and the Star and the Ace of Wands came out, this Empress might be an entrepreneur. She may like create her own abundance, but she really wants to make sure that she has time for family and loved ones as well. I'm also hearing that a few of you, the Empress and the Queen of Wands, might be the same person, and she might be taking a break from fulfilling her healthy ego through career and life path stuff, and she may want to focus more on she might think about having kids again, but she wants to manifest a new business opportunity that will also allow for her to focus on children and family, and even extended family. But she thinks like, I could be successful with this guy. You may really inspire her in ways that she doesn't even emotionally understand. You're definitely pushing this woman to think about what she manifests into her life. What seed does she plant that will lead her to this feeling? And could you have that with her? There's potential here. There really is. But you got to keep an open mind, and so does she. The ex really needs to be let go of, especially even if this is like a business thing, you guys, where old ideas, like the ex that needs to be released could be an old idea. So a new idea could come in. Some of you may be in business together with your partner too. But you got to keep an open mind. This really could be the one. And I was like, all right, but if the Queen of Wands is different from who the Empress is, what's going on? The Six of Swords, moving on to calm waters, kind of in a transition, disappointed by a lot. She walked away from quite a bit. She might have even walked away from you at one point. And the Star, Aquarius. She might be, you know, the Star can mean I want healing between the two of us, but mostly it's a very personal feeling. We just want to feel free. We want to feel free after something difficult. You know, the Star comes after the Tower. So the Tower is like this chaotic mess, but the Star is that restored sense of hope and faith in yourself again. Like, I can move on. I can be happy. This person is in a good energy with the Star, but they've been disappointed by a lot and they're walking away from something. They're moving on slowly. I was like, what is the Star for this person? What is their hope? Because the Star's already on the table here. the Eight of Pentacles and the Sun, and then the Seven of Swords. I wanted to know what the Seven of Swords was, and I got the Nine of Pentacles, the Lovers, and Temperance. Okay. If this is an ex, she's moved on and she's healed. She focuses on work and optimism, and she's trying to put her best foot forward and be happy. I'm getting a lot of Leo energy off of this person. They do want their ego fulfilled, but they're somewhat strategic with the Seven of Swords. So that's why I clarified the Seven of Swords. Like, I clarified the crap out of this person. Temperance, I want to appear aloof and unfazed. Nine of Pentacles, but I did put on my best outfit. And the Lovers, I'm open to good connections, and I want to keep my choices open. And this person might be strategically positioning themselves to get your attention again. They might want some compliments from you. They might want to overemphasize and stress that, like, I've really moved on from you. Things are really great. I'm really fine. And I was like, all right, well, what's happening with this person? Because this Queen of Wands might be seeing you start a new relationship, and now all of a sudden she wants to talk to you. So I was like, well, what do they want? What does this person, Queen of Wands, want? Yep, talking, interested, conversing more. Awaited text messages arrive, email, or hoover. Hoovering means they'll come back around and talk, and a love call. They want to talk to you. They'd love it if you would call them up and talk. They may talk to you and then photograph, looking at your photos, missing you, nostalgia, making new memories. We do have the Six of Cups here. So this person is like, I want to talk to you again. It's like a love call. I miss you. I came across some pictures of us, and I've been thinking about you. How are you? I do miss you, but they're not going to show it. They have a lot of pride. They want you to notice them. Passion. There was a passionate connection between the two of you. Heart-to-heart conversations and forgiving and learning. Getting to know each other is at the bottom of the deck. I think that goes with the energy of the Empress. This person, I think, again, this is only if this Queen of Wands is a different person. She's going to be like, look, whatever went weird between the two of us, can we make an amends? I get so excited when I talk to you. She might get sexually excited when she talks to you as well. She may want to clear the air maybe about some flirty texts that she might have sent. She might want to apologize for something that she said. Just wanting to talk through things, maybe about other parts of her life. Like, this is what I've learned. This is what I'm working on. She likes to have passionate conversations. It seems pretty harmless. I'm not going to do an extended on it. I just think that you might like trigger her ego. She may have, it might have been a person that you just sort of had like a third party thing with, or you might have paid her attention, but now you're moving on to this other relationship. That might tick her off. She might tell you that you're a player and you're like, I mean, I didn't mean to be, because remember, there needs to be, like, someone's going to send you messages and tell you that they've healed and moved on, but they may want to message you to say, let's get together and go sit in a park somewhere and have a conversation. You're going to have to be really honest with her and make it clear to her that you've made an oath to someone else. It's also possible that, again, she might be trying to give up player ways or take herself like off the market, but it's hard for her not to get attention from other people sometimes. She's going to have to figure out a way to fulfill her own healthy ego, just like the rest of us. It's not bad or wrong to be attention seeking, but we do need to make it, or like, to fulfill the healthy ego, but we do need to make it clear when we're going to be loyal versus when we're not. She may want to tell you, look, I am loyal to you, but sometimes my ex calls me and we have these fun, flirty conversations and whatever, but I'm loyal to you. Or you may have to say, look, I know that you get ticked off because I used to pay you a lot of attention, but I don't now. I'm with this Empress. Honest conversations about the oaths you've taken and who you're loyal to is going to be highlighted between two or more people. And success is on its way. Here's your energy overall, you guys. The Page of Pentacles, the Empress, and I was like, oh, and the Fool. Some of you may be thinking about having a baby. There may be conversations about letting go of You may have a partner who's been kind of like a workaholic, like she's crazy relentless, and now she's like, you know what? Let's let that go and do something different. And you're like, okay, I'm liking it when you show up like the Empress. The Queen of Wands is fun, but I really need you to be all the things. And she's like, yeah, I'm here for it. Let's go for it. But I feel like you're starting something new with someone else. You might even be talking about having kids and babies with the Empress and the Fool, or like, let's develop something new. Because the Page of Pentacles is casual, but he's going to do something in the 3D. You may message this person. You may receive something from this person. You may learn something from the Empress, or you may be teaching her something. You're going to develop something here, and you're going to go for it. I got nothing to lose. I'm going to take a leap of faith. I think that right now you're doing risk versus reward assessment. I wanted to know what was underneath the Fool, though, and I got the 9 of Wands, the 4 of Cups, and the Hangman, and the 6 of Cups was at the bottom of the deck. Like, do I really want to do this? I also think that this might be your reaction to the Queen of Wands if she's a different person. It's like, I have to have boundaries with this Queen of Wands that every time I see her, we flirt and I'm really drawn to her, but I know what she's doing and I have to have good boundaries. Sometimes I think about her, but it is what it is. And I have to surrender and accept my choice. So I think an ex does need to be released so that you can pursue something here with the Empress. And again, if there's not two people here, give this chick a chance to work through how she attracts people into her life, and give her a chance to work through how she's attracting you into her life. Because I do think there could be a woman that's like coming around to really wanting to plan something really beautiful with you. But she may want the attention of others, and she's going to have to find a way to do that in a way that does not interfere with loyalty and promises and commitment. And you've just got to and also some of you are like, I don't know, like it might be easy with the Queen of Wands, but I think it could really go somewhere with this Empress, but I don't know. If you want the Empress, you want the Empress. If you want the Queen of Wands, you want the Queen of Wands. But you got to live with your choice one way or the other, right? And you have to see things for what they really are. You also might have to make a sacrifice of some kind to move forward. Yep. And if other people are mad that you're cutting them off or you didn't choose them or something, like just let it go. There could be healing conversations with people. But keep an open mind. There's something new coming in for you that wants to be explored. We have the Ace of Cups and the Page of Cups on the table, and the Emperor and the Empress. Say no to whom does not serve you. Okay? I know that she's really sexy, and it was a lot of fun in the past, maybe. But I don't think she's the right one for you. I think we need to move more towards this mature, stable relationship. Yeah. All right, my masculines, that's your reading for mid-May. I hope this resonates with you guys, all of you, not just my buddy Marco. And if it does resonate, I really hope it helps. Link to my website for private readings is down below. I'm always listening to the universe for you, my kings of swords. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.